Alright, let's get this over with. Start the not so live feed. Alright. It is Friday, I think. It's probably Thursday when I'm filming this. As you can tell, if it's not coming across, I'm getting over something going on here. So I'm doing it today because I know I'm not going to have the time to do it tomorrow and edit it properly. So with that said, let's just dive into some news and let's get this over with. So, Epic. Have you ever wanted to play PS4 and Xbox One games together? For a brief moment, you were able to. It appears that with the game Fortnite, Epic had a little issue with some server communications that they called a bug that has since been fixed, allowing Xbox One players and PS4 players to briefly play together, showing that it is possible. So, yeah, that's fucked up, but funny. In other video game news, as seen, there you go, on EGM, reported there, as well as a few other sources, there was a surprise release this week that nobody knew about. Final Fantasy IX got a surprise release in the virtual consoles. I know my buddy Mike has already downloaded it, says pretty good. But, yeah, one of the most beloved Final Fantasies, apart from 7, kind of snuck in under the radar and is out now to download. So definitely, if you're a big fan of it, check it out. In other video game news, strange enough, also seen on EGM. Why not? Good job, EGM. We got a roadmap of Friday the 13th's more or less DLC plan, where they actually did a full in-depth release of what they're planning on doing over the course of the next couple months. It doesn't say exactly in here, but we already talked about on Friday, October 13th, we are going to get the disc-based version. Retrospect, a lot of this stuff should and hopefully will be included on it. There's also been talk of the single-player campaign that this map is supposed to cover coming soon, so I've definitely held off getting that game for now, but there might be a reason to get it pretty soon. Well, I'll probably buy it on October 13th, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. And finally, in video game news today, thanks to the wonderful world of modders, we got Super Mario Online 64, but Nintendo is already doing what they can to file copyright claim issues and have it taken down. I believe it was up to 8 people could actually play Super Mario 64 online. So it gave a whole new kind of element to it, and again, modders, hackers, they're the ones who brought this to us, but it was still interesting to be able to see this for a brief moment. We got a different take on a classic. That is it for video game news. We have movie news coming up right now. Not a lot in movie news, but a few little things to be noted. It was announced very recently that Jamie Lee Curtis is going to be returning to the Halloween franchise. There's another upcoming Halloween movie, as of right now, due out October 19th of next year, but she has said that she is signed on for it. So definitely interesting that, you know, she obviously made the first, second, who knows how many of them famous. Big star in it, made her famous, but she has confirmed that she's going to be returning to the next Halloween movie. Words, cold, deal with it. Unsure if this is, I believe this is going to be a continuation of the last ones, kind of, where these, not of Rob Zombie's, those were definitely his takes, so, but nice to see that she's going to be back on board. In other movie news, we got a little teaser here of, hard to tell in the shot unless you know what we're looking at, but it's from Josh Brolin's Instagram of him looking at a mirror as Cable at himself. Now, it's been teased that maybe this is going to be introducing the Cable's evil brother into the whole Deadpool 2 movie. Early to say, but it's definitely teasing at it. I don't know his name offhand. I'm probably going to put it maybe somewhere here. It starts with an S, but, you know, it's what it is. We're just getting this out there, so it's there for you to hear and see. And finally, in movie news, we got our first little teaser trailer for the new Tomb Raider movie. Now, it looks like it's going a lot off of the reboot games that came out not too long ago. Tomb Raider Rise of the Legend, or whatever the hell its name was at this moment in time. But, doesn't look too bad. Kind of interesting, so it's definitely something to check out. We also don't have a picture of it, but we got a new teaser for the Punisher trailer. We're going to gloss over Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider, new trailer, check it out. But, the Punisher, we got a new trailer showing off a lot of it. So definitely check both of those trailers out. And stay tuned, because after this little thing you're about to see, we're going to come back with another edition of the Wrestling 3 Count. Alright, now that intro should have been a little bit better than last week's. Welcome to the Wrestling 3 Count. Simple little news. We have some very unfortunate news. WWE legend Bobby the Brain Heenan has passed away at the age of 73. Heenan obviously has been in the business for a very long time, very well known, and it was unfortunate news to hear of his passing recently this week. So definitely, we're going to start it on a somber note, but he will definitely be missed. In slightly more uplifting news, it's announced that coming up on this No Mercy weekend with the pay-per-view coming, Booker T is going to be doing a charity event with proceeds going to Houston to help with the flooding. He's obviously a native of the area, and he's even been, talking about running for mayor of the city. Notably in the picture, we have Kurt Angle, Goldust, Corey Graves, and Rob Van Dam. Apparently, he reached out to RVD and asked, hey, can you come help for this event? And RVD obviously said yes. Now, RVD was even asked about his wrestling career, and the man is 46 years old, still active wrestling, and has said he has a bunch of matches scheduled that are international over the next year. Nothing currently in the works for the WWE, but never rule anything out. So, possible RVD, maybe he'll have one last run in the upcoming future. You never know, but definitely good that there's going to be a nice little charity event going on to coincide with No Mercy. And finally, in wrestling news today, it was announced recently that we might be seeing the return of Paige. Now, she's had some issues with drug tests and a couple other problems. All that has been cleared, apparently. She's been cleared to come back. We don't know when. We don't know which brand. The last noted was her husband, boyfriend, whatever, Alberto Del Rio, who's had his own issues with the WWE and currently issues with TNA. Don't know, as far as I know, that's over, but either way, we might be able to see her come back. Give her credit, she's got one of the coolest submission holds in both male and female wrestling. The PTO, I think, is just awesome, so she's good at what she does. Is there still a place for Paige at this point in the WWE, or are we kind of moving on with everything else going on? So, it's hard to say. On that note, that has been the Wrestling 3 Count. Thanks for watching, and thank you for watching this week's episode issue. I'm getting over a cold, so bear with me. This is the cold special of the Not So Live feed. I am of your host, of course, Dan, at least on paper, and I'll see y'all next week. Maybe I won't. Who knows? Who knows?